The second reason was that while harmony is the cultivator of life, I was quick-tempered. Third, although loving kindness is the cause of fertility and harshness the cause of sterility, I was selfishly concerned about my reputation and would not sacrifice anything for others. The fourth reason was that I talked too much, and this wasted a lot of energy. Fifth, I drank too much. And sixth, I did not have a son because I often stayed up all night and wasted my energy. Aside from these, I had many other faults that were too numerous to mention. Fish are generally not found in clear water. Why? They know that when they are seen, they are easier to catch. The saying also pointed out that nothing would grow without dirt. Liao-Fan had an exaggerated fear of things not being clean. Being clean and neat is a good quality, however to be overly so can become an obsession. It is not good when one cannot tolerate even the slightest bit of dirt. This was one reason why he did not deserve a son. Harmony can help a family to prosper, and friendliness is conducive to wealth. Liao-Fan's bad temper was one of the reasons he was not wealthy, and this placed his family in a precarious financial situation. Also, he was easily angered by the least provocation, and could not tolerate anything displeasing. To behave in this manner resulted in a lack of good fortune, and this was another reason he did not deserve a son. Loving kindness is caring for others. Liao-Fan understood the principles, but was unable to act on them. Why? He was a very unkind person. He overvalued his own reputation and was unwilling to help others. This was another reason why he did not deserve a son. Also, he talked too much, which wasted a lot of energy. Liao-Fan came up with 6 main reasons why he did not have children. The first 3 were being obsessive over cleanliness, being quick-tempered, and lacking loving kindness. These were from the aspect of intention, or the mind. The next 3 were talking too much, drinking, and staying up all night. They were from the aspect of behavior, or the body. He liked to talk and criticize others. He indulged in gossiping about others' faults, and was argumentative. These harm the body and exhaust one's energy. He also liked to drink excessively, and this harms the mind and tires the spirit. Finally, he said he did not deserve a son because he spent his nights talking with friends, drinking, having a good time, and not bothering to look after his health. By realizing that he had so many bad habits and faults, Liao-Fan honestly admitted and regretted all of his flawed behavior. To acknowledge all of one's offences, without hiding anything, is to regret and eradicate one's karmic obstacles. This must be done sincerely to be effective. Awakening is achieved when we are able to identify our faults. Cultivation is accomplished when we have realized these faults and corrected them. Since most people are unaware of their mistakes, they are not truly cultivating. Therefore, the first step is to recognize our bad habits. Liao-Fan was so unusual because once Master Yungu questioned him, he was able to carefully reflect and to discover all his faults. This is how he was able to change his future from then on. How was he able to do this? And why are we unable to do so? Completely unaware of our bad habits, we are, of course, unable to correct them. Liao-Fan was able to reflect, uncover, and change all of his improper behavior. In this way, he attained what he sought. On the inside, he attained virtuous and caring conduct, and on the outside, wealth and children. He did not seek from without. We did not see him bowing and burning incense in front of Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva to seek children, fame, and wealth. But today, people seek what they want by merely going through the formalities of blindly worshipping. They do not understand the principles. They seek what they desire, but just going through the formalities is the wrong way to do so and will lead to failure. Day and night we see countless people going to temples, burning candles and incense, while asking for wealth and children, basically to attain what their destiny had already ensured them of receiving. In their ignorance, they would think what they received was granted by the grace of heaven. Practitioners need to understand the reality and to seek in accordance with the teachings. As Master Yungu said, it is to gain from both within and without. In this way we can attain whatever we seek. Master Yungu said, "According to you then, there are many other things in life you do not deserve, not only fame and a son. Those who have millions of dollars in this life cultivated the good fortune worthy of that amount in the past. Those who have thousands of dollars must also have the good fortune worthy of that sum. Those who die of starvation were in fact meant to die in that manner. The karmic result today is simply the fruit of their own deeds and has nothing to do with external powers." This advice from the Master is most important and must not be regarded as mere superstition. If we do so, it is due to our delusion and inability to believe what the sages have told us. Master Yungu taught Liao-Fan to honestly reflect within, and doing this enabled him to recognize his many faults. The greatest virtuous deed is that we recognize and change our mistaken behavior. Making offerings to infinite sages is also a great virtuous deed. But we learn from the Infinite Life Sutra that it is even better to turn back from delusion and to conscientiously cultivate. Cultivation is to change ourselves. The ancient sages regarded it as the great virtue of regretting and reforming. Master Yungu told Liao-Fan that apparently he felt there were many things in life that he did not deserve, not only a son or an imperial appointment. Attaining a high grade in the examinations and the resultant imperial appointment both relied on the cultivation and accumulation of merit from one's past lives. We need the right conditions to have millions of dollars or social position. These are not randomly attained. In Buddhism, it is said that for us to possess wealth in this life, we needed to have extensively practiced the giving of wealth in our past lives. Can we force nature to give us wealth? Impossible. To try to do so will bring disaster and misfortune. Neither misfortune nor good fortune come without reasons and conditions. We incur them. The ancients who created Chinese characters had great wisdom. The two characters for good fortune, Fu, and misfortune, Huo, differ only by a little. This illustrates that a small discrepancy leads to a serious error. All this helps us to understand cause and effect. When we seek fame, wealth and prestige in accordance with the teachings, we will find that everything is attainable. Millions of dollars represents wealth of the upper class. Thousands of dollars represents wealth of the middle class. Because of the good causes planted in past lives, some people will possess great or moderate wealth. Those who starved to death committed numerous offences in their past lives. Being miserly, they did not practice giving. Today, unfortunately, many such people are unwilling to do the slightest of good deeds, or even to give even a little.